Good morning. This is Wendy Gaylor with the Bedford Area Chamber Morning Vibes, coming at you with the smooth sounds from the Blue Ridge Mountains. I just had to do that this morning. We have, those of you that are familiar with Saturday Night Live, we have two wonderful guests this morning, and I'm so excited. I'm so pumped up. We've got 3 events this weekend back to back, but I have got here Wendy Witt for our first event, grand opening ribbon cutting for Electrico Art and Electrico Market. Welcome, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy. It's nice to be here.
Yes, and nice to have you. And Phil Tucker is also here with Be Famous Media, who is doing some of our summer webinar series, talking to businesses and how to target their markets. And this upcoming one is on the 25th, how to laser target new customers who need your help right now. Welcome, Phil.
Thanks, Wendy.
So I am just so excited about both of you being here and just getting some really good things going for our businesses and promoting one of the best businesses we have here in Bedford. I mean, I can't even be more excited. Wendy, you have done such a phenomenal job with Electrico Art, and Bedford is going to be boom town due to what you have done. You are truly a community builder, real estate agent. You know what you're doing, and whatever you do turns to gold. So I'm thrilled for Bedford. You're going to put us on the map even more. So, and people are going to come from all over to see what you have there and what's to come. So we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes. First off, Woody, welcome.
Hello. Yes, I'm here. Yep.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, barely.
We were having a few technical difficulties this morning, but you know what? Sometimes that's just, par for the course, and
That's
we
right.
just overcome, right?
Amen.
So excited for you. You got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, ma'am.
Goodness, I've been watching your Facebook. You're just all over the place.
All over the place.
So we have some national celebrations. I saw on there we have National Fajita Day is today.
Today's a good day. I'm going to be honest with you.
I
all
mean,
of the national days.
I think you could put anything in fajitas.
Yep.
I'm mostly about ice cream. But you know what? Fried ice cream too. But it's also, speaking of ice cream pie day.
Yeah, so you can go have a fajita and then ice cream pie.
We love to combine stuff because then you hit the more celebrations. What do you think, Wendy?
I'm going with the ice cream fajita.
Yes, exactly. Right? That just sounds awesome. And so we can celebrate together. We're going to do that right after this, actually. And so, Woody, did you see any other celebrations?
There is National Mail Order Catalog Day.
Oh, mail order catalog
day. So while you're eating your fajita and then ice cream, you can be ordering.
Not mail order bride. No,
mail order catalog.
Different. Yeah.
Catalog.
That's
Totally
important to say. Totally different. So what do you think, Phil?
I don't know. I think more catalogs would be better, I guess. I love I don't call it junk mail. I call it fuel.
There you go. Because you burn it later?
That's right.
There I see. Well, dual usage. So that's important. And then let's go quickly to birthdays. We cannot forget birthdays today. Celebrity birthdays. But either of you have a birthday this month, just so we know? No? Okay. Not this month. So Christian Slater, who doesn't love Christian Slater? He turns 52 today.
52? Good Lord.
52. He looks
young.
Come
on, Christian.
I mean, he stays young, right?
Yeah,
He's one of
that's
those.
great, though.
And then Dennis Leary is 64.
Yeah.
Country music star Brad Tersey, is that how you say? 42. And then Malcolm Jamal Warner, 51. Robert Redford turns 85.
Wow.
I mean, he's been around, right? And made his, wonderful movies. I don't think he's made a bad movie. And it still looks pretty good.
Not bad on the eyes.
Yeah. Still going strong.
So I've been told.
Right. Right. Not for you, but yeah.
No, I have to say, when there's one birthday today, he's no longer with us, sadly, but he is an icon in my eyes. Patrick Swayze.
Oh my goodness, yes. I missed him on there, yes. Oh, that's, for sure. And absolutely, former First Lady Rosalind Carter, 94 today. So lots of birthdays, and we celebrate with them, and happy birthday to all of them. So we're going to continue with the smooth sounds for Morning Vibes and focus on Wendy Witt, who is one of my favorite people. If you don't know, you will know. And I'm just thrilled of what she's done. She is tremendous. And we are just so blessed to have her in our community. And if you don't believe it, come ask me. I'll tell you. Wendy, tell us what you're doing and what your vision has been.
Well, what we're doing now is we've got the market up and running. So if anyone hasn't had a chance to come see the market, we are directly behind the Bedford County Courthouse. I think it's the easiest landmark to say. We're at 207 East Depot Street, directly behind the courthouse. The market is open, which is the lower level. It's parking lot side, double doors. Come on in. We'll have the open flag up. We're open every day. We've got about 28, give or take, vendors in there with lots of variety. We're focusing on home and garden, particularly handcrafted. We have soaps and metalwork and photography. We have vintage goods, upcycled things. We've got jewelry, just a ton of things to check out. We're really looking forward to our fall tourism season and the holidays to see how that goes. Our first 2 months have exceeded our expectations. So we've been really, really pleased. For first 2 months of doing anything retail, we've done extremely well. So we just expect to keep growing from here. Still consider ourselves in the R&D stage. It's such a new venture for us, my partner Bill and I. And we're really excited about what we're doing. The market's doing really well. And then we're also very focused on the rest of the building. So this is like 1/4 of our vision. We also have a bistro. The equipment is coming in as we speak. So we hope to have that done as quickly as possible, as much as shipping and lack of truck drivers allows. You know, we've been looking in the Western Hemisphere for convection ovens, for example, that sort of thing. But we're going to get the bistro up and running as soon as possible. And we're going to have a contemporary art gallery, which we are extremely excited about. And in the back, we'll have a beer and wine garden with space for live music. And we're going to call that the Electrico Show.
I love it.
So we've got different pieces and parts that all fall under the umbrella of Electrico Art. So we have the market up and running. We'll have Electrico Bistro, Electrico Gallery, Electrico Show.
Sounds awesome.
So
doesn't it feel, I mean, she is such an inspiring leader to think about this. What was your vision initially? Because I know the building was originally the electric company. So what inspired you?
I think what inspired me, number one, is coming from a real estate background, really listening to the clientele that's coming in from all over the place. That they come to us because we're such a beautiful location, and they talk about what's here to do. You know, we would be interested in this, we would be interested in that. And then we just started thinking, Bill and I started thinking, well, like, what do we seek out when we travel? We look for the art galleries. We look for good food. We look for craftsmen, you know, so we're bringing in pottery. You know, Bill will have his blacksmith shop on site, the woodworking shop on site, come in, design custom furniture, that sort of thing. We've got a wonderful coppersmith, Randy Cox, in the house with his good stuff. And so we just wanted to bring to town what we like to do when we vacate. And so we're excited to live in a place that feels like vacation.
And it does.
Yes.
It does. We've got these beautiful mountains and the lake right here, and you are bringing this town alive. We're so excited about the event too that's coming up tomorrow. And we're kicking it off at 4:00 with a ribbon cutting, grand opening celebration. We'll have some representatives for your business, and you'll be speaking. And we're just excited to really unveil what you have there. And then DJ Showtime is going to be there.
Absolutely.
Surprise! DJ
Yes.
Showtime is going to be in the house. And, it's going to be just a lively event. We want you to come out and shop, enjoy the wonderful wine and the food tastings that you're going to have with the hors d'oeuvres supplied by
Avenue Catering.
Avenue Catering.
Mhm.
And meander through there. You will find all kinds of wonderful gift items, specialty items, one-of-a-kind items, with the pottery and everything right there at your fingertips. And then you'll enjoy the wonderful music, just the whole ambiance. And, we talked about earlier touching all of the senses when you're walking through, and how you've done such a remarkable job, even just the layout and walking through there. We walked through there the other day and I was just like enamored by everything. And you just have such a special way about just putting it all together. So I think everybody needs to experience Electrico Art Market. And I just can't wait for the bistro, and then of course the art gallery coming. There's so much to look forward to, and we will just watch what's going on, and we love to be a part of all of it.
Thank you so much.
So come on out, see us tomorrow night. If you're even in the vicinity within an hour's drive, you want to come out for this event. And so meet and greet some people. We're going to be networking as well along with all of that, and wonderful wines. And what are our wine choices?
Well, we are definitely going to have red, whites, or rosés. I haven't decided on the exact grape or region just yet, but
Still deciding.
Still deciding. So come on down tomorrow night and see what we're serving.
Yes, and then later to come, she will have names of drinks and all kinds of things. Everything's going to go together. And
we have a signature drink that runs with our Electrico theme. Try our specialty drink. It's berry currant.
Ooh, berry currant. Awesome. Well, I'm excited, and we will be there ready to celebrate with you and unveil everything that's going on. So we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk to Phil. Welcome again. Thank you for coming in this morning. Special guest. And boy, you have really brought out the tools and the techniques for people to really get their business back up and marketing as they should, even through the pandemic. All these tricks of the trade, and you really are the guru. So talk to us a little bit about this next one that is coming up next Wednesday at 12. It's always, lunch with Phil, Wednesdays with Phil, 12 o'clock, Zoom, and how to laser target new customers who need your help right now.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of business owners don't realize that you can literally laser target customers who are searching for your goods or services. So there's really not a better, time to be in front of that person at that zero moment of truth when they're ready to do business. So they're searching, they're actively engaged, and, ready to do something, especially for local businesses, whether it's brick or mortar, or if you just provide a good or service locally. All the numbers and the stats show that when people look, most of them are looking for somebody locally. So it's just a matter of those businesses showing up, specifically in Google. That's where most people are searching, but it's ideal for small business owners to be thinking about it.
Right. And constantly thinking about it and trying to stay above, the competition, because you do have to spend money to make money. That's the way it is. And whether you're doing it on social media and billboards, it really doesn't matter. Talk to me about, what do you think is the most important marketing tool?
I think the most important is going to be what they're doing with their website, because that's kind of your home base. That's where people are going to be visiting, whether it's an online brochure or something that you convert into kind of a 24/7 sales tool.
Right. And that's the front door to your business, right?
Exactly.
And then now that websites are developing so much more than just a few years ago, when you can have all these different doorways that go into other things, and you've got YouTube, and you're making videos now, and you're doing blogs, and there's so many things that you can add to your website. They need to come see you, right?
Exactly. And I love the idea of business owners really taking charge or command of their own destiny, because oftentimes I'll hear a business owner complaining about their business is slow or, something like that. And a lot of times it's just lack of focus where they're so heavy with working, in their business, they neglect work on their business. So that's key, I think, for me, where business owners, um, whether they're looking to expand or just maintain their current client base, they need to really focus on taking care of, uh, the folks in the area that are looking for their good or service. Because honestly, if they haven't spent, you know, huge amounts of money on branding with billboards, radio, TV, um, it's tough if you're a consumer and you're not thinking about that big brand that you're going to use Google. You're going to do a Google search for whether it's local realtor or a dentist or a lawyer or anything. You're going to go to Google and you're going to do a search. And obviously, if you're not on the top page, you're just not going to get found.
Right. And you are the guru for SEOs and getting up on that higher up. And you can really help businesses to learn more about what they need to do to make sure that they are being seen first, right? So 2020, we were fortunate enough in the beginning part of it to redo our website, which was so needed. And so once that was done, take the time out that your business needs. I know, a lot of people are putting out fires right now and trying to get the workforce that they need that they don't have. But in the interim, if you can hire someone out and be a part of that and hire Phil to get your website where it needs to be. And, you can talk to them about blogs and, different brand awareness and how to really get their name up on the SEOs and search engine optimizations. All of that is so important to stay above what your competition is doing.
Yeah, and part of the reason for doing the webinars, obviously they're no charge, they're free, and
Can you say that again, Phil?
Yeah, they're free, and
Awesome.
they come with a money back guarantee.
Right, that's bonus.
That's even better. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
No charge. But the big part and the reason I enjoy doing them is because I believe that business owners and entrepreneurs really have the opportunity to help the community the most, because when they're generating and doing good business, it's the idea that a rising tide lifts all boats. So with those business owners, obviously when they do better, their employees are going to do better, more salaries, more wages, and just more money going into the community. It just helps everyone.
That's right.
So, I'm definitely passionate about business owners and helping them, achieve, being famous, of course.
Right, because that's in your name.
Exactly. But I just think it's an exciting time because, the internet definitely is a huge lever to just help businesses succeed.
Yes, and again, this is a class that is free going on that we offer our chamber members as a program that you can utilize and build up your marketing. How to laser target new customers. Who doesn't want to do that? I think we all do, and this is the time. The time is right, and we encourage you to sign up. Where can they go, Phil, to sign up for this class?
They can go to mrphiltucker.com/webinar.
And that is Wednesday next week, the 25th at 12 o'clock. Eat lunch with us virtually because, we can't see you. And we can see you, just not everybody else.
Well, we can turn.
So you can't have lunch.
Yeah, we can turn the camera on and we can watch people eat their lunch if that's
right. Because sometimes that's fun too.
We can do after
a little
after
entertainment.
The webinar. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then talk about what everybody's eating. That's fun. And I want to have the best food because, but wine and cheese for lunch.
Always.
So what's going on with your business right now, Phil? Tell us what's new for you.
One of the things that I've been thinking about, and I'm just in the process of kind of experimenting to see if it's something that business owners would like. But a lot of times, I think business owners have been burned in the past from marketing, especially because it just hasn't been set up correctly. They don't have the right metrics to track what's actually happening. So even if the marketing was working, the business owners just really don't know. So the idea I came up was to have um, a guarantee where I take a business website and we focus on increasing its traffic over the next 6 months. And the idea I had was if I'm able to guarantee that they can double their traffic, if that would be something that would be good for everyone. Primarily it would give that business owner the peace of mind that they can just watch the metric of their website traffic, along with other key performance indicators, but traffic is an easy one. And the reason that's important is for most businesses, the leads that are generated from their website are proportional to the amount of traffic they receive. So, for example, if a local plumber or local dentist or something, if they receive 10 phone calls a day, if their website doubles, it's easily predictable that they're going to receive twice as many leads, which more leads means more business.
That's amazing that you can guarantee that. So who wouldn't? I mean, certainly everybody would want that.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like a money back guarantee?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a lot of that's confidence and peace of mind for the business owner.
And then you show them the numbers, and then you can, once. What is that duration like? Do you say in 3 months or
Yeah, right now I'm
we can double
estimating that it would be a 6 month
6 months? Okay.
commitment. Now, of course, if the traffic doubles inside 6 months, then that's just a bonus. But that's generally for the search engine optimization. It takes a few months to really get ramped up, and there's a lot of front end work that needs to go into making sure that the website is running correctly and set up. But I feel like that's a solid plan or offer, especially with the money back guarantee. Plus, the business owner can be interested and engaged because obviously I would set up the reports, and it wouldn't be so complex. It'd be just super transparent, using Google Analytics. So it wouldn't be just me producing the reports. It would be coming from Google directly, and just really helping business owners to see their return on investment.
Yeah, that's tremendous. And, I'm excited for this program and for you to teach us all how to do that, even for the chamber. We can always use more marketing and more brand awareness. So that's exciting what's coming. And so, Wendy, what do you think? Lots to know, right?
A lot to know. Yeah, I'm wondering, Phil, how you can drive traffic to the market for those people who really need to be shopping.
Yeah, I think I love the idea of local gifts, local services, especially it sounds like a great opportunity for not only tourism, but just people in general, because the unique gifting ideas, I mean, so many of us are sick and tired of going to the big box and buying things that are, you know, not unique and not special, cheap, and you definitely don't want to give that as a gift. So a lot of times, what I like to do is, do some competitive research. And what's nice is we can take, similar services that are in other cities or region and find out what keywords drive traffic to their websites, and then take those keywords and start, a big way is to do that research, understand the target market as far as that perfect audience. And then, with similar to tourism, but I mean, things to do is a huge, things to do near me. You type that into any Google search and you're going to get events. You're going to get local places that are entertainment, touristy type attractions. So just something like that. But then you could do the research for, any type of other, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So you could really go in and look at other cities that have similar type markets, look at their websites, and kind of get an idea what keywords are driving the most traffic.
Be attractive to your audience. And I think what you're saying is find out what your audience is first. That is imperative. And, we are so excited, and I'm sure Wendy will want to talk to you more about this too, for artisans and, getting on that map too, for bringing people here, because we have so much to offer. Destination Bedford, here we are. Please come see us. experience it, you won't want to leave. Thanks for being with us this morning, Phil and Wendy. Have
Thank
a
you,
great
Wendy.
day.